Hello everybody. As you can see, we are at Veterans Memorial Park. This is the first stop for my journey, my actual trip. Because of limited funds, we are going to try to do a loop throughout Florida and stay here until the situation hopefully resolves itself soon. I had to leave Brevard County because I couldn't take it anymore being there. I had only planned on being there for 2 months, and we're hitting the 4th month right now. So, ready or not, I left. Now, I have to go back there still because the business that I have there still is not closed out. But I decided to go ahead and start the loop by heading down through South Florida. We may be heading towards the Keys. I don't think we're going to go all the way out to Key West, but we'll probably hit the Upper Keys. And then from there, we're going to head over towards the west coast of Florida. I've been to the west coast of Central and North Florida, but I've never been to the west coast of South Florida. So that'll be something new for me. Anyhow, for those of you who wish to find this place, we are in Fort Pierce. The Veterans Memorial Park is a brand new park that they just put up because the last time I was here, which was about 4 years ago, it was not here. That building that you see there, I think, used to be a restaurant. Well, they tore the restaurant down and they put up a Riverwalk Center. So they've done a lot to this place. Look how beautiful this is. What a nice tribute to vets. I didn't know it was here, so I think it was a very good discovery, considering that I'm a vet. And I think this is a beautiful park. But anyhow, to get here, you got to come on US 1, at the north end of Fort Pierce. There's a road called, I think it's called Seaway Drive or Seaway Boulevard or whatever it is. It's Seaway, I can't read that sign so small, but it's Seaway Drive or Boulevard. And it intersects with North Indian River Drive. So that's where this park is. And the Seaway Drive goes over the causeway, and there's a really cool beach, a causeway, river access, I guess, that we're going to go to take a tour later. I'm thinking of blowing up my inner tube and floating on it because I never got to do that. When I lived here, or in this area, I was actually in Port St. Lucie, I had planned on getting a kayak and kayaking out to one of the islands. Never made it. Never got to the point of getting a kayak and actually going out there. I don't have a kayak right now, but I do have a blow-up inner tube that I'm thinking of blowing up and debating whether or not I want to try to make it out to that island in an inner tube. We'll see when we get out there. I want to look at the water and see if I don't know if the camera's picking up, but there's a really cool rainbow. Can you see the rainbow there by the fountain? Isn't that pretty? It's making a really nice rainbow. It's a rainbow pointing right at me. I'm at the end of the rainbow. Anyhow, we're going to walk around and take a look at Veterans Memorial Park here at Fort Pierce. And as I'm walking around and looking, I'm like, you know what? See the little blue there in the distance? My van over there? I have a bike with me this time. So I think we're going to try to ride the bike over the causeway right there. I don't know if you can see the causeway behind the building there, to the left of it. I'm going to try riding my bike over that causeway to the beach side, to the river, and then the, maybe even the beach. So maybe I won't go inner tubing because I don't know if I want to. Maybe, I don't know. Well, we'll see. So they have some really nice benches that you can sit on. This one is for the United States Marine Corps. And this looks like the Navy. And all these different seals. How pretty. Hi there. Oh, doing good. How about yourself?
Right. Excellent weather.
Yes, in a beautiful park.
I know, that's what I thought.
They just put it up or something.
Yeah.
I was here like 4 years ago and it wasn't here.
Yeah, I was here last year and it wasn't here.
So this is like less than a year old.
Yeah, I guess they have a lot lot of events here and stuff.
Yeah, it used to just be a bunch of trees, and they would light up the trees at Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that was further down.
Oh, that's further down. That's over there.
Yeah.
I'm all confused. That's how long I've been gone. I'm like, I don't remember this. Wasn't there like a restaurant here, or is that over there too?
Yeah, that's over there too.
Okay, so we're not even in the same spot. All I know is I saw it. I was going over the I
bridge?
guess that's, yeah, and I was
Causeway?
like, hey, that's like a brand new park or something.
Are you a veteran too?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Army.
Air Force.
Air Force, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I served 20-something years in the Army.
Yeah.
And I live in Fort Bragg still, Fayetteville, North Carolina. So I'm down here visiting my father. He's a World War II vet too.
Wow, wow. Well, thank you for your service.
And thank you too.
I was only in like 3.5 years.
You're still a veteran, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You got your VA ID card?
Yep.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know about the VA ID card. Because I work at the VA now, part-time. And I keep encouraging all veterans, get that VA ID card. It's good for discounts, everything. Hotel discounts.
Awesome.
A lot of people, a lot of these people sit on the street corner saying they're a veteran and they're not.
Right.
That way their VA ID identifies that you are.
Prove.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some of these guys, I'll ask them, where's your VA ID? What's that? They don't know, where'd you serve? Where's your 214? Or one guy, he told me he served, well, I served overseas. I said, where? And he goes, in Iraq. I said, well, where? Oh, one of the big cities. He couldn't even name a city. But yet he's out there selling T-shirts and scamming and begging for money.
Right.
So I just hate when people lie, because you can't judge a book by its cover. You
well,
wouldn't know.
The other thing is, if you're a real vet, you're like, But I see a lot of vets, they don't even use the services and stuff available. They don't know.
Well, no, because if you're on the street corner making $100 a day, tax-free, a lot of them don't know, and they don't want to go to the VA. They think it takes too long. Like I said, I work there, and you have to wait for 3 or 4 months, but then once you get in, you can see a doctor. That's why when I see the news, they don't know all the particulars.
Right.
I just get frustrated. But yeah, it was good to see you.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Good to see a fellow veteran today.
Yeah. Well, and at this park, I was like, wow, what an awesome tribute.
But where's it? I saw the signs on the street. It says Veterans Park.
It's on that archway right there.
They should put it on this one. Take a picture of it.
People come over here and people are like, oh.
Yeah, I wanted to take a picture of this, but we can't go out in the street. Where's Army at? You're taking Air Force? Okay.
Army is, I think, probably on the other side. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was videotaping. I'll go ahead and pause it for now. All right. If you were watching the other segment there, you can see I bumped into a fellow vet. She's actually a 20-year Army vet. Had a nice little chat. She's telling me about all the services available from the VA. So maybe I'll go ahead and do a public service announcement out of here. I've tried to do it on the Living in a Van page, but if you are a vet, especially if you're a homeless vet, check in at any VA hospital and let them know your status, your situation. Even if you only served for a year or two or whatever and you got an honorable discharge, let them know if you're a homeless vet and you can qualify for medical services. They will also try to get you housing if they can, but that waiting list may take forever. But you do get medical, and you have a card that shows that you're a vet. I don't know if the camera picked up. She was talking about all the fakers out there who pretend that they're veterans, but they aren't. Got the Army SEAL, Navy, Coast Guard. Interestingly, when I was in the Air Force, the Coast Guard was actually under the Department of Transportation. But now they're under the Department of Defense. They used to be considered civilian, not military, but now I guess they're under the military. We got the Navy here. I wonder why there's 2 Navy SEALs. Department of the Navy, United States, the Marines. Navies have a boat. The Marines. So this is the Marines. And Department of the Air Force. And Merchants Marine. I didn't know they were under Department of Defense either. Maybe they're not. We need to research that. It says, to all who served this nation and made the ultimate sacrifice, you are not forgotten. This memorial is proudly dedicated to the veterans of St. Lucie County. And it is a beautiful, beautiful park for veterans. So they have all these benches here for each of the services. And they have a wall. I'm going to go look at the wall and see what that's all about. Probably vets that didn't make it back in St. Lucie. I'm not sure. This is the Merchant Marine. That was the Army right there. This one is United States Air Force, Department of the Air Force. And that was me. Then we have the Coast Guard. And I laughed because I was thinking of my training when I was at Fort Benjamin Harrison in Indiana. You know, the Navy guys, you know what we call them? You know, they're called seamen, right? We had another name for that. Anyhow, it says, in honor of our St. Lucie County sons and daughters who paid the ultimate price during times of war. So they made a wall here of all the veterans from this area who didn't make it back. World War I, all these people. World War II. You know, we can look at these and just see just names. It looks like names, but these were people with lives, and they paid the ultimate price. Truly, freedom is not free. People die to fight and protect for that freedom. It makes me sad when I look at the veteran situation and how many of my fellow brothers and sisters end up homeless and committing suicide. This side has the Vietnam War, and we have the Gulf War, Afghanistan War, and Iraq War. About the only good thing I can say is the newer wars have far less names than the older ones. To all my fellow vets, all my fellow brothers and sisters in arms, I salute you and thank you for your services. And to those who paid the ultimate price, you are not forgotten.